Hello again. Right, now we're on to the two Sacca, or the two truths, of the manuals of Buddhism. Mahatera Ledi Sayadaw. Sacca, or truth, is the constant faithfulness or concordance of the term which names a thing to or with that thing's intrinsic nature. 'Tis of two kinds, to wit, one, Sammuti Satcha, conventional or relative truth; two, Paramatta Satcha, ultimate truth. Of the two, conventional truth is the truthfulness of the customary terms used by the great majority of people, such as self exists, a living soul exists, men exist, devas exist, Saccas exist, elephants exist, head exists, and so on. This conventional truth is the opposite of untruth, so can overcome it. It is not a lie or an untruth when people say there probably exists an immutable, permanent, one continuous self or living soul, which is neither momentarily rising nor passing away throughout one existence. For this is the customary manner of speech of the great majority of people who have no intention whatever of deceiving others. But according to ultimate truth, it is reckoned a vipallasa, or hallucination, which erroneously regards impermanent as permanent and non-self as self. So long as this erroneous view remains undestroyed, one can never escape from the evils of samsara, the wheel of life. All of the foregoing alike holds good when people say a person exists, and so on. The ultimate truth is the absolute truthfulness of assertion or negation in full and complete accordance with what is actual, the elementary, fundamental qualities of phenomena. Here stating such truth in affirmative form, one may say, the element of solidity exists, the element of extension exists, the element of cohesion exists, the element of kinetic energy exists, mind exists, consciousness exists, contact, feeling, and perception exist, material aggregates exist, and so on. And expressing such truth in a negative form, it can be said no self exists, no living soul exists, no person exists, no being exists. Neither does an elephant exist, nor do hands, nor legs, nor any members of the body exist. Neither does a man exist, nor a deva, and so on. In saying here no self exists, no living soul exists, we mean that there is no such ultimate entity as a self or living soul which persists unchanged during the whole term of life, without momentarily coming to be and passing away. In the expression "no being exists" and so forth, what is meant is that nothing actually exists but material and mental elements. These elements are neither persons, nor beings, nor men, nor devas, etc. Therefore, there is no separate being or person apart from the elements. The ultimate truth is the diametrical opposite of the hallucination, and so can confute it. One who is thus able to confute or reject the hallucination can escape from the evils of samsara, the evolution of life. According to conventional truth, a person exists, a being exists. A person or a being continually transmigrates from one existence to another in the ocean of life. But according to ultimate truth, neither a person nor a being exists, and there is no one who transmigrates from one existence to another. Here it may be asked, do not these two truths seem to be as poles asunder? Of course they seem to be so. Nevertheless, we may bring them together. Have we not said, according to conventional truth and according to ultimate truth? Each kind of truly accordingly is truthful as regards its own mode of expression. Hence, if one man should say that there exists a person or a being according to conventional truth, the other to whom he speaks ought not to contradict him, for these conventional terms describe what apparently exists, and likewise if the other says that there exists neither a person nor a being, according to ultimate truth the former ought not to deny this, for in the ultimate sense material and mental phenomena alone truly exist, and in strict reality they know no person or being. For example, men dig up lumps of earth from certain places, pound them into dust, knead this dust with water into clay, and from this clay make various kinds of useful pots, jars, and cups. Thus there exist various kinds of pots, jars, and cups in the world. Now, when discussion takes place on this subject, if it were asked, are there earthen pots and cups in this world? The answer, according to conventional truth, should be given in the affirmative, and according to the ultimate truth in the negative, since this kind of truth admits only the positive existence of the earth out of which the pots and so forth were made. Of these two answers, the former requires no explanation, inasmuch as it is an answer according to the established usage, but, but as regards the latter, some explanation is needed. In the objects that we called earth pots and earthen cups, what really exists is only earth, not pots nor cups. In the sense of ultimate truth, because the term earth applies properly not to pots and cups, but to actual substantial earth, there are also pots and cups made of iron, brass, silver, and gold. These cannot be called earthen pots and cups, since they are not made of earth. The terms pots and cups are not terms descriptive of earth, but of ideas derived from the appearance of pots and cups, such as their circular or spherical shape and so on. This is obvious because the terms pots and cups are not applied to the mere lumps of earth which have no shape or form of pots and cups. Hence it follows that the term earth is not a term descriptive of pots and cups, but of real earth, and also the terms pots and cups are not terms descriptive of earth, but of pictorial ideas, Santana Pannati, which have no separate elementary substance other than the dust of clay, but are mere conceptions presented to the mind by the particular appearance, form, and shape of the worked up clay. Hence the negative statement according to the ultimate truth, namely that no earthen pots and cups exist, ought to be accepted without question. Now we come to the analysis of things in the ultimate sense. Of the two kinds of ultimate phenomena, material and mental, as mentioned above, the former is of 28 kinds. 1. The four great essential elements. 1. The element of solidity. 2. The element of cohesion, or the holding, the fluid. 3. The element of kinetic energy. 4. The element of motion. 2. The six bases. 5. The eye base. 6. The ear base. 7. The nose base. 8. The tongue base. 9. Body base. 10. The heart base. 3. The two sexes. 11. The male sex. 12. The female sex. 4. One species of material quality of life. 13. The vital force. 5. One species of material quality of nutrition. 14. Edible food. 6. The four sense fields. 15. Visible form. 16. Sound. 17. Odor. 18. Savour. These 18 species are called Jatarupani, or genetic material qualities, as they possess the power of production. 7. One species of material quality of limitation. 19. The element of space. 8. The two communications. 20. In intimation through the body. 21. Intimation through speech. 9. The three plasticities. 22. Lightness. 23. Pliance. 24. Adaptability. 10. The four salient features. 25. Integration. 26. Continuance. 27. Decay. 28. Impermanence or death. These last 10 species are called Ajatarupani, or non-genetic material qualities, as they do not possess the power of production. 54 kinds of mental phenomena. There are 54 kinds of mental phenomena. Chitta, mind or consciousness. Cetasika, mental properties or concomitants, 52 in number. Nibbana, getting out of the circle of existences. Nibbana is here reckoned as a mental phenomenon, not from the subjective, but from the objective point of view. Translator. Chitta means the faculty of investigating an object, Ramana, or the faculty of taking possession of an object, or the faculty of knowing an object, the faculty of being conscious of an object. Cetasikas are characteristics of consciousness, of mental properties born of mind or concomitants of mind. Nibbana means freedom from every kind of infelicity. 1. Consciousness. Consciousness is divided into 6 classes. 1. Consciousness of sight. 2. Of sound. 3. Of smell. 4. Of taste. 5. Of touch. And 6. Consciousness of mind. 1. The consciousness arising at the eye base is called the consciousness of sight and has the function of seeing. 2. The consciousness arising at the ear base is called the consciousness of sound and has the function of hearing. 3. The consciousness arising at the nose base is called the consciousness of smell and has the function of smelling. 4. The consciousness arising at the tongue base is called the consciousness of taste and has the function of tasting. 5. The consciousness arising at the body base is called the consciousness of touch and has the function of touching. 6. The consciousness arising at the heart base is called consciousness of mind. In the Arupa Loka, however, mind consciousness arises without any base. Mind consciousness is again subdivided into 4 kinds. A. Kama consciousness, B. Rupa consciousness, C. Arupa consciousness, D. Lokuttara consciousness. A. Of these, Kama consciousness is that which lies within the jurisdiction of desire prevailing in Kama Tanha, and it is fourfold, thus moral, kusala, immoral, akusala, resultant, vipaka, and ineffective, kriya. B. Rupa consciousness is the jhanic or ecstatic mind which has become free from kama desire, but still remains within the jurisdiction of the desire prevailing in Rupa Loka, Rupatana, and it is threefold. Moral, resultant, ineffective. C. Arupa consciousness is also the jhanic or ecstatic mind which has become free from rupa desire, but still remains within the jurisdiction of the desire prevailing in the arupa loka, arupa tanha, and it also is threefold: moral, resultant, ineffective. The lokuttara or transcendental consciousness is the noble mind, Aryachitta, which has become free from the threefold desire and has transcended the 3 planes, kama, rupa, arupa. It is of 2 kinds: noble consciousness in the path and noble consciousness in the fruition. Got low battery, give me a second. Ugh. 52 kinds of Cetasika. Mental properties are of 52 kinds. A. The 7 common properties, Sabha Chittaka, so called on account of being common to all classes of consciousness. 1. Phassa, contact. 2. Vedana, feeling. 3. Sanya, perception. 4. Chetana, volition. 5. Egagata, concentration of mind. 6. Jivita, psychic life. 7. Manasikara, attention. B. The 6 particulars, Pakinaka, so called because they invariably enter into composition with consciousness. 1. Vitaka, initial application. 2. Vichara, sustained application. 3. Virya, effort. 4. Piti, pleasurable interest. 5. Chanda, desire to do. 6. Adhimoka, deciding. The above 13 kinds, A and B, are called mixtures, Sacca, or better, as rendered by Shui Zhang on morals, as they are common to both moral and immoral consciousness in composition. See the 14 immorals, Papajati. 1. Lobha, greed. 2. Dosa, hate. 3. Moha, dullness. 4. Diti, error. 5. Mana, conceit. 6. Isa, envy. 7. Chariya, selfishness. 8. Kukucha, worry. 9. Ahirika, shamelessness. 10. Anotapa, recklessness. 11. Udacha, distraction. 12. Dina, sloth. 13. Mida, torpor. 14. Vichikicha, perplexity. D. The 25 Morals, Kalyana Jatika. 1. Aloba, disinterestedness. 2. Adosa, amenity. 3. Amoha, reason. 4. Sada, faith. 5. Sati, mindfulness. 6. Hiri, modesty. 7. Otapa, discretion. 8. Tata Majatata, balance of mind. 9. Kaya Pasadi, composure of mental properties. 10. Chitta Pasadi, composure of mind. 11. Kaya Lahuta, buoyancy of mental properties. 12. Chitta Lahuta, buoyancy of mind. 13. Kaya Mudita, pliancy of mental properties. 14. Chitta Mudita, pliancy of mind. 15. Kaya Kamanata, adaptability of mental properties. 16. Chitta Kamananta, adaptability of mind. 17. Kaya Pagunata, proficiency of mental properties. 18. Chitta Pagunata, proficiency of mind. 19. Kayujukata, rectitude of mental properties. 20. Chitu Jukata, rectitude of mind. 21. Samawacha, right speech. 22. Samakamanta, right action. 23. Samajiva, right livelihood. The immediately preceding 3, 21, 22, 23 are called the three abstinences. 24. Karuna, pity. 25. Mudita, appreciation. These last two are called the two illimitables or appamana. 1. Phassa means contact, and contact means the faculty of pressing the object at ramana so as to cause the agreeable or disagreeable sap, so to speak, to come out. So it is the main principle or prime mover of the mental properties in the uprising. If the sap cannot be squeezed out, then all objects at ramana will be of no use. 2. Vedana means feeling, or the faculty of tasting the sapid flavour thus squeezed out by the fossil. All creatures are sunk in this Vedana. 3. Sanya means perception, or the act of perceiving. All creatures become wise through this perception. If they perceive things with sufficient clearness in accordance with their own ways, custom, creed, and so forth. 4. Chetana means volition, or the faculty of determining the activities of the mental concomitants so as to bring them into harmony. In the common speech of the world, we are accustomed to say of one who supervises a piece of work that he is the performer or author of the work. We usually say, oh, this work was done by so and so, or this is such and such a person's great work. It is somewhat the same in connection with the ethical aspects of things. The volition, Chetana, is called the doer, Kama, as it determines the activities of the mental concomitants, or supervises all the actions of body, of speech, and of mind. as every kind of prosperity in this life is the outcome of the exertions put forth in work performed with body, with speech, and with mind. So also the issues of new life or existence are the results of the volition. Asynchronous volition is the name given to it in the Patana, and it is known by the name of karma in the actions of body, speech, and mind performed in previous existences. Earth, water, mountains, trees, grass, and so forth are all born of Utu, the element of warmth, and they may quite properly be called the children or the issue of the warmth element. So also all living creatures may be called the children or the issue of volition, or what is called kamadhatu, as they are all born through kama. 5. Ekagata means concentration of mind. It is also called right concentration samadhi. It becomes prominent in the jhana samapatti, the attainment of the supernormal modes of mind called jhana. 6. Jivita means the life of mental phenomena. It is preeminent in preserving the continuance of mental phenomena. 7. Manasikara means attention. Its function is to bring the desired object into view of consciousness. These 7 factors, 1 to 7, are called Sabbachitika, universal properties, as they always enter into the composition of all consciousness. 8. Vitaka means the initial application of mind. Its function is to direct the mind towards the object of research. It is also called Sankappa, aspiration, which is of 2 kinds: Sama Sankappa, or right aspiration; Miccha Sankappa, or wrong aspiration. 9. Vichara means sustained application. Its function is to concentrate upon objects. 10. Vidya means effort of mind in actions. It is of 2 kinds, right effort and wrong effort. 11. Piti means pleasurable interest of mind, or buoyancy of mind, or the bulkiness of mind. 12. Chanda means desire to do, such as desire to go, desire to stay, desire to speak, and so forth. 13. Adimokkha means decisions, or literally apartness of mind for the object. That is, it is intended to connote the freedom of mind from the wavering state between the 2 courses: is it or is it not? These last 6 mental properties, 8 to 13, are not common to all classes of consciousness, but severally enter into their composition. Hence they are called pakinaka, or particulars. They make 13 if they are added to the common properties, and both taken together are called vimisaka, mixtures, as they enter into composition both with moral and immoral consciousness. 14. Loba ethically means greed, but psychically it means agglutination of mind with objects. It is sometimes called tanha, craving, because abhijiha, covetousness, sometimes karma, lust, and sometimes raga, sensual passion. 15. Dosa in its ethical sense is hate, but psychically it means the violent striking of the mind at the object. It has 2 other names: patiga, repugnance, and bhayapada, ill will. 16. Moha means dullness or lack of understanding in philosophical matters. It is also called a jiva, nescience, ajnana, not knowing, and dasana, not seeing. The above three just mentioned, 14 to 16, are called the three akusalamula, or the three main immoral roots, as they are the sources of all immoralities. 17. Ditthi means error or wrong seeing in matters of philosophy. It takes impermanence for permanence, and non-soul for soul, and moral activities for immoral ones, or it denies that there are any results of action, and so forth. 18. Mana means conceit or wrong estimation. It wrongly imagines the name and form nama rupa to be an I, and estimates it as noble or ignoble according to the caste, creed, or family, and so on, to which the person belongs. 19. Isa means envy or disapprobation or lack of appreciation or absence of inclination to congratulate others upon their success in life. It also means a disposition to find fault with others. 20. Matsarya means selfishness, liberality, or unwillingness to share with others. 21. Kukucha means worry, anxiety, or undue anxiousness for what has been done wrongly, or for right actions that have been left undone. There are two wrongs in the world, namely doing sinful deeds and failing to do meritorious deeds. There are also two ways of representing this. I have done sinful acts, or I have left undone meritorious acts, such as charity, virtue, and so forth. A fool always invents plans after all is over. Runs the saying. So what is of two kinds with regard to forgetfulness and with regard to viciousness? Two sins of omission and sins of commission. 22. Ahirika means shamefulness. When a sinful act is about to be committed, no feeling of shame, such as, I will be corrupted if I do this, or some people and devas may know this of me, arise in him who is shameless. 23. Anotapa means utter recklessness as regards such consequences as Atanu Baya, fear of self-accusations like I have been foolish, I have done wrong, and so forth. Paranu Baya, fear of accusations by others. Danda Baya, fear of punishments in the present life inflicted by the rulers. Apaya Baya, fear of punishments to be suffered in the realms of misery. 24. Udacha means distraction as regards an object. 25. Dina means slothfulness of mind, that is, the dimness of the mind's consciousness of an object. 26. Mida means slothfulness of mental properties, that is, the dimness of the faculties of each of the mental properties, such as contact, feeling, and so forth. 27. Vichikicha means perplexity, that is, not believing what ought to be believed. The above 14 kinds, 14 to 27, are called papajati or akusala dhamma. In fact, they are real immoralities. 28. Aloba means disinterestedness of mind as regards an object. It is also called nekamadatu, element of abnegation or renunciation, and anabija, liberality. 29. Adosa or amenity in its ethical sense means inclination of mind in the direction of its object, or purity of mind. It is also called abhyapada, peace of mind, and mental loving kindness, and metta, loving kindness. 30. Amoha means knowing things as they are. It is also called jnana, wisdom, panya, insight, vijja, knowledge, samaditi, right view. These three 28 to 30 are called the three Kalayana Mulas, or the three main moral roots, as they are the sources of all moralities. 31. Sada means faith in what ought to be believed. This is also called pasada, transparence. 32. Sati means constant mindfulness in good things so as to not forget them. It is also called dharana, retention, and uttana, readiness. 33. Hiri means modesty, which connotes hesitation in doing sinful acts through shame of being known to do them. 34. Otapa means discretion, which connotes hesitation in doing sinful deeds through fear of self-accusation, of accusation by others, or of punishments in spheres of misery, apayabada, apayabaya. 35. Tatra majatata is balance of mind, that is to say, that mode of mind which neither cleaves to an object nor repulses it. This is called Upeka Brahma Vihara, equanimity of the sublime abode in the category of Brahma Vihara, and Upeka Sambojjhanga, equanimity that pertains to the factors of enlightenment in the Bojjhanga. 36. Kaya Pasadi means composure of mental properties. 37. Chitta Pasadi means composure of mind. By composure, it is meant that the mental properties are set at rest and become cool, as they are free from the three immorals, papadama, which cause annoyance in doing good deeds. 38. Kaya Lahuta means buoyancy of mental properties. 39. Chitta Lahuta means buoyancy of mind. By buoyancy, it is meant that the mental properties become light as they are free from the immorals, which weigh against them in the doing of good deeds. It should be explained in the same manner as the rest. 40. Kaya Mudita means pliancy of mental properties. 41. Chitta Mudita means pliancy of mind. 42. Kaya Kamanta means fitness for work of the mental properties. 43. Chitta Kamanta means the fitness of the mind for work. 44. Kaya Pagunata means proficiency of mental properties. 45. Chitta Pagunata means proficiency of mind. Proficiency here means skillfulness. 46. Kayu Kata means rectitude of mental properties. 47. Chitu Kata means rectitude of mind. 48. Samawacha means right speech, that is, abstinence from the fourfold sinful modes of speech: lying, slandering, abusive language, and idle talk. 49. Sama Kamanta means right action, that is, abstinence from the threefold sinful acts: killing, stealing, and unchastity. 50. Sama Ajiva means right livelihood. These three, Sama Vacha, Sama Kamanta, and Sama Ajiva, are called the triple abstinences. 51. Karuna means pity, sympathy, compassion, or wishing to help those who are in distress. 52. Mudita means appreciation of or congratulation upon the delight in the success of others. These two are respectively called Karuna Brahma Vihara and Mudita Brahma Vihara. They are also called Apamana illimitables according to the definition Apamanesu Satesu Bhavati Apamana. That is, Apamana is so called because it exists without limit among living beings. Nibbana may be classified into three kinds: first Nibbana, second Nibbana, and third Nibbana. Freeing or deliverance from the plane of misery is the first Nibbana. Freeing or deliverance from the plane of Kamaloka is the second Nibbana. Freeing or deliverance from the planes of Rupaloka and Arupaloka is the third Nibbana. Consciousness 1, mental properties 52, Nibbana 1 altogether make up 54 mental phenomena. Thus, the 28 material phenomena and 54 mental phenomena make up 82 ultimate things, which are called ultimate facts. On the other hand, self, soul, creature, person, and so forth are conventional facts. Ceasing and abstaining from evil, refraining from intoxicating drink, vigilance in righteous acts. This is the most auspicious performance. Sutta Nipata. It was a bit of a mission. So yeah, that's I guess all that we're made up of mentally. Very, very good. So we covered a little bit there, which is great. Right, catch you next time.